Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hey. Hi. Welcome back. We're meal prepping today. So let's do that. This setup, I've got all my breakfast stuff for making overnight oats. Then I have a bag here for a Greek chickpea salad. Then I have like a dinner combo plate situation here. We're gonna make kale. We've got black and red beans in there. And that's what we're doing. So it's already Sunday, 6:39 p.m. for me, and I have to get up at 6 a.m. So I don't want to drag this out. Hi, Dakota. It is back. We are back in business. Yes, meal prep season is back. Truthfully, I haven't meal prepped in years. So I did it last week, and I was really impressed with how easy it was afterwards. Like the whole point of meal prepping is literally just like to get your time back in the middle of the week and also to eat a little bit healthier, you know? Do you meal prep, Dakota? Oh, off to a great start. If I can put you guys over here. The lighting's not that good. Let's see. Okay, well, we're just gonna make this work like this. Okay, so we're gonna put overnight oats to start. Well, yeah, being in the office 5 days a week is definitely motivation for me to do this. I'm just trying to like make my life easier. I don't know, maybe you work remotely, so it's kind of hard to do it when you work remote because you're already at home. You're just like, I don't think I have to meal prep if I don't want to. You can just make it on the spot because the commute time is not there. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Sanika. So I'm starting with overnight oats. These are just rolled oats here. You just put them at the bottom. Maybe I should do this at the table. You start with that at the bottom. I think around the 6 ounce mark is where I'll do it. And I usually make this for Monday through Thursday. And then Friday is kind of like a cheat day where I'll kind of like go to In-N-Out or something. I also don't want to make too much because it can go bad. Is the camera reversing you or is that a new engagement? You are very observant now, aren't you, Dakota? This is my right hand. I am not engaged. This is actually the only finger it really fits on, so I have to put on my right hand, but I definitely don't put it on my left hand. It's so funny because at my new job, I was wearing it on my left hand just because I'm left hand dominant. And everybody in the office literally thought I was married until they asked me, "Are you married?" And I was like, "No." Like, "Oh my God, everyone thought you were married." I was like, "Nope, I just had my ring on that side." So, you know what? I just realized I think I'm gonna bring you guys over here because the lighting is just so much better, I think, over here. Like if I'm gonna do this, I want it to look like you can see what I'm doing. Okay, overnight oats. I made a mess on the floor. I have to clean that up. My goal is to be done with this by 8:30. You guys see me clean it up? I'll get it later. I'm gonna tire myself out before I start. Okay. Bring all the ingredients to the table. Okay. So I just need a spoon and I need my nanners. Okay, so here are all the ingredients. Okay, so you start with overnight oats at the bottom, and then you get your almond milk, and then you just totally open it up. Shake well. Don't forget to shake well. Shake it one more time just in case. I hate there's a light shining right on top of my head. Yeah. Okay. And you pour it up at least to like the 6-ounce mark, okay? You just want it to cover the oats. Hi Shari, how are you? Like you want it to cover like that. Australia day here. I know you guys are like a whole day ahead. Thanks, you too. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so just cover up the oats. Like don't cover it up too high, just let it cover like at least a centimeter over the oats. That's what worked for me last week because I made overnight oats last week too. It was a hit, and that's why I'm doing it again. Okay, so that's where you want it to be. Okay, and then you want to add your yogurt. So I got Greek yogurt here. It's vanilla Greek yogurt. It's only 2 grams of sugar per 6-ounce of per 6-ounce serving. And sometimes it's subtle, so you gotta stir it up a little bit. But Greek yogurt is better than regular yogurt because it's obviously thicker, you know? Okay, and then you just want to put like a dollop, like just fill it's like a tablespoon, so just fill the tablespoon up. Mmm. No one else is gonna eat this except me, so I'm gonna lick my fingers. For those of you who are judging me for um, etiquette, cooking etiquette, I'm only cooking for myself. Okay, Greek yogurt on top. Put just a little bit more in it, bruv. A little bit more there, and here, and here. Okay. Hmm. Then you want to add some chia seeds. Chia seeds is good for protein. I need a napkin. And a knife. Okay. I also need to wash this fruit, but we'll get there later. Okay. Yeah, chia seeds. I'm like looking at like, am I doing this right? I think I am. Okay, cool. So those ingredients are done. Now we need almond butter. I put a bag in it so that like no bugs get inside. Oh, speak of the devil. I hope it's good. I might have to start putting this in the fridge because I don't want bugs to get inside. Anyway, almond butter. Just like half a tablespoon like that. Pop that on there. I think I'm doing this right. I'm pretty sure. I think I just didn't put enough oats. That's okay. Welcome in, guys. Okay. And then now we're going to add. Why do I feel like I'm doing this wrong? I don't know why I feel like that. Maybe I just didn't put a whole lot. There's just not a lot in there. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna do some honey at the top. I just didn't put a lot, and that's okay. Okay, period. Okay, and I'm gonna wash a couple of these off, and then I have banana. Okay, this isn't fully ripe yet, but thankfully the yogurt kind of coats it. So we're gonna do bananas, berries, and then top it with walnuts, and then that'll be the overnight oats. What are you making? Overnight oats. This is such an easy thing to make, and it's really good for breakfast. And it's got a lot of protein with the Greek yogurt, the chia seeds, almond milk, fruit. Great breakfast. Probably even better after a workout, but I haven't been working out very much, so I figure. Hi, kitty. You guys hear the cat? I'm just chopping up these bananas. Be amazing before you leave the house. Heck yeah, you should try it. It's really simple, and all the ingredients are usually really affordable. So it's literally just traditional rolled oats. It's like $2 at the store. You got your Greek yogurt, $3, banana. Everything's really affordable and it's very healthy, very filling too. Um, I think I might even add a little bit of granola. Even though I already have oats, I'm going to add granola because I still have a bag I haven't opened yet. But in the meantime, I'm going to wash off some of this. I just need to wash the fruit off. I'm only going to put like a handful of fruit in here. Raspberries need to be washed thoroughly because they have holes in here. Okay, so anyway, let's just add the banana first. So maybe like 3 to 4 bananas. I will put some more banana in here. Okay, that's good. Oops. Okay, that's good enough. All right, let's wash this fruit. Hi, kitty. The Bengal cat. His name is Khabib. Okay, so we got blackberries I'm going to add to this. And then we have raspberries. I'm just going to rinse a couple of these off and then that's it. That'll be the overnight oats. Easy peasy. Okay, I'm doing this very janky style, so don't mind me. Literally carrying the fruit in my hand. I'm so funny. All right, so boom. We got bananas in there. We're going to add about 2 or 3 blackberries in here, some raspberries. Okay, period. And then I wanted to add some. I usually just top it with walnuts and then call it a night, but I'm going to put some granola on top as well. I can't wait for breakfast tomorrow. It's already open. What am I doing? I just put a little bit of walnut like this. Okay. Just gonna put a little bit of granola. Can I get this open? Jeez Louise. Okay. You guys, this is so good. I'm so hungry. Okay, boom. This is what the overnight oats are looking like. Time to seal everything up. I'm gonna put the granola in the bag in the fridge because sometimes bugs like to get inside and we can't be having that. The kitty. Okay, so we're just gonna put the lids on top. Okay, boom, got the lids. I'm gonna pop these in the refrigerator. So these mason jars have like two parts to it. First you put this on top, like seal it, and then the lid. My mason jars got rusted on the lids, truthfully. Can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you can't. I didn't charge this microphone. Okay, boom. I'm gonna just put these in the fridge. I want to make sure these get in there safely for tomorrow, for the week. Okay, y'all, it's gonna be kind of boring right now because I'm just gonna quickly clean up this section. And then stay tuned for the Greek chickpea salad. That's what I'm having for lunch. Okay. I'm just going to clean up real quick, and then that'll be next. So I usually do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So right now, instead, because it's Sunday night and I want to get some time to relax, I'm just going to do breakfast, which I just did, and then I'm going to make lunch, which is a chickpea salad. And then tomorrow night after work, I'll do dinner, which is really just I'm going to do mashed potatoes or potato salad. It's going to be steamed kale and couscous rice. And I'm actually going to interchange that couscous rice with dinner, which I'll have with chicken, which is pre-made. And then I'll interchange the couscous with the chickpea salad. So all I'm doing right now is going to put the chickpea salad, put that together, and then put those in individual boxes for lunch for the week. And then I'm going to call it a night because I don't want to do too much. Yeah, some vegetables. Oh, yeah, I have a glass of wine. Yeah, that would be. Honestly, I went out Friday night for a birthday dinner and I had a little bit to drink. It was a good time. But I try not to have too much alcohol throughout the week because I've noticed that it makes me anxious the next day. And I hate that feeling. So I try to find other alternatives. There's like these non-alcoholic beverages that I like to get, and they're really good. And it kind of makes you feel like you're, you know, having a drink, but you're not. But sometimes a glass of wine is nice, but I don't want to. If I make that a habit, it won't be good for me. Not to get dark or anything, but just saying. But I do like a nice glass of wine. Are you a red guy or a white guy? Are you a red guy or a white wine guy? That's my preach. What do you mean that's your preach? That's your same like you're this similar. You don't like to drink too much either, or what you mean? All right, guys, I'm gonna bring all my chickpea. This isn't like, I'm super excited about it. The girl who I got the recipe from, she actually put chicken inside of hers. I think I'm gonna do that because I have chicken, but I don't want chicken for breakfast. I mean, for lunch and dinner. That's the only thing. So I think I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna have a meatless lunch for the week because I was vegan for 8 years. I can do that. So the Greek chickpea salad is just gonna be what we're doing for salad. I'm not gonna have any meat, and then dinner I'll have chicken. So I think after being vegan slash vegetarian for like 8 years, I went back to eating meat, and I think I just kind of went so hard back into it. Like I was just like, give me all the chicken, give me all the pepperoni, give me it all. And I just think, okay, I don't have to go so hard, you know? I don't eat meat for every meal the way I've been doing. So that's why I'm comfortable with just having a meatless lunch and then having chicken for dinner. That's what we're gonna do, guys and gals. Okay, let me bring the ingredients over. Thank you, Barry. No, some of you guys' comments aren't coming in, Dakota. I think I missed it. I missed also Cashmere, missed his comment. So I only see like it's not coming fully in. To answer your question. Let me put this kale in the fridge. I'll make this tomorrow. So tomorrow night I'm gonna make, when I get in from work, I'm gonna make this kale, the beans, and the couscous. Should be easy. It should only take me about 20 minutes. It's gonna be easy peasy. Also gonna make room for my chickpeas. I'm gonna put them in these dark boxes. I said booze is poison, empty calories. Now I'm done preaching. Oh yeah, 100%. It's so easy to get caught up though. You gotta be careful. Especially socially. Like if you're a social drinker, like it's easy to just start drinking every night or every week, twice, 3 times a week. I started to realize that I was going to a lot of social gatherings and I realized I was having a drink at every single social gathering. Like, damn, if I'm going to a networking event 3 times a week, that means I'm drinking 3 times a week. That's a lot. I know a lot of people do that normally, no shade, but just gotta be cognizant of it. Anyway, this is a judge-free zone. Ooh, a social drinking champ in your 20s, right? And I think too, like you can kind of phase out of it, but I have to manage my stress levels where I'm not like, oh, I'm stressed, let me have a drink, because that's like easy for me to do. Slash what I've done before. In the sales world, you're the only one who doesn't drink. I can see how people in sales would drink. Like yeah, I can see that. Still considering sales, by the way. I feel like it might be fun. I think by the time I'm done with like the corporate life, I would have lived 5, 6, 7 different lives because I feel like I've been in so many different industries because they all appeal to me. All right. Anyways, let's get to this chickpea salad. So what we're doing in this, it's a Greek chickpea salad, which is obviously garbanzo beans, aka chickpeas. I'm thinking I'm gonna do, maybe I'll do 2 cans. We'll see. Either way, there's 2 cans of it here. We have red onion, bell pepper, green bell pepper. We got cucumber. We got cherry tomatoes, feta cheese. And I'm making a dressing. Oh, and then Kalamata olives. And then I'm going to make the dressing. The dressing is going to have apple cider vinegar. It's going to have maple syrup. It's going to have Dijon mustard. And it's going to have salt, pepper, dried oregano, and garlic powder. That's what I'm missing. Salt, pepper, dried oregano, and garlic powder. Cool. So these are all the seasonings. Here's the couscous, which I'm going to make tomorrow night for dinner. I wanted to get the bagged couscous, but I decided to do an unhealthier one because it looked better. I'm being 100% honest. Lock the Casbah. Okay. So I know I have to open these. Correct. We are always selling. And it's not going anywhere because online ads are here to stay. Everywhere we look, we're being sold something. Everyone's always begging for our attention. Okay, here's my bowl. Got my cutting board and my knife. All I need is can opener. This kind of makes me think of my vegan egg salad sandwich concoction I've made before, which is really good. Anyway, one thing about trying new recipes is that you just hope it all turns out right. But it's kind of hard to mess this up. Whoopsie. Kind of hard. Did you know that if you rinse or put this in the freezer, an onion for 15 minutes, apparently you won't cry? Um, so that's that. I don't have time to do that for 15 minutes, so I'm just going to rinse this off, actually. Or I might just thug it out. Who cares? Why stop crying over onions now? Been doing it my whole life. Why stop now? Oof. This is not easy, this can opener. Let's try this. My goodness. This is a headache. You like the song by Sonic? It feels so good. Is that an EDM song? I might know it. I'm not sure if I know it. Why? Oh, you heard it yesterday? Don't you love finding like new song for the first time? The minute you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, this is it. That's the best feeling. You get to add it to your playlist, your repertoire. Ooh, child. Truthfully, I need to charge my phone. Truthfully. And we're gonna strain these beans, these garbanzo beans, because they need to be strained. Ooh. I have a question. I know where I get like engaged. Would you guys stop interacting with me? Because I know my audience right now is like predominantly male. And I just wonder, like, if I just somehow, I'm not engaged, but like, if I got engaged, would you guys stop interacting with me? Or just be like, oh, she's engaged, whatever, and then disappear? I know a lot of guys tend to do that when they follow like their like, you know who Taylor Rooks is? Please tell me you know Taylor Rooks. If you're into sports, you should know Taylor Rooks. Anyway. Hey guys, sorry. Sorry, my phone died. I kind of, oh yeah, I can't do that anymore because I know you don't, but My mom called. Sorry about that. Okay. Well, not sorry about that. My mom called, so I have to answer. But okay, we're back. All right. So I got the chickpeas in this bowl. They're rinsed out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add. I feel like this should be enough for 4 days, maybe 5. Here, where can I put this charger? Okay, I'm gonna put you guys over here. For those of you who missed it, my mom called, so I had to answer that. Yeah. Oh no, my cord isn't long enough. Sorry guys, this is really janky today. Oh, come on. Okay, this is kind of a janky live, you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't actually plan to go live. I just planned to meal prep. And I thought, I'll go live and meal prep. But of course, my phone wasn't charged up and all those other things. So it's not going to be pretty. Okay. I do want to cut this cucumber up. Hi, good morning. Where'd my knife go? Oh my goodness, I'm a mess right now. You guys can hear me. Okay, I like the way this cucumber salad was made. It didn't have like any skin on it, which I think I'm actually gonna keep because the skin actually keeps it healthy. This is where all the nutrients is at. So the recipe I saw didn't have the skin, and the skin again. If I've got the skin, you're missing all the nutrients. So. I'm just cutting this any kind of way. Mm-hmm. Move the skin. No, I'm not gonna move it because that's where all the nutrients is. If you get rid of the skin, that's where the fiber is. Although Greek salad does have you get rid of the skin, but I don't want to get rid of it. Try to keep it. I think the cucumber's too big, but whatever. Okay, now for the bell. Let's do the onion now. Putting red onions in here. Take one more little chunk. Good job, my eyes. Next time I cut this onion, I'm going to try the new method I just learned today. Apparently, if you, freeze it or rinse it, the onion, it won't burn your eyes as much. I was gone. I had to be on the phone. My mom called and my phone died. Which actually might die again because it's not charging. Thanks for coming back. Alright, so we got the chickpea chow. This is the most janky. Hold on, y'all. Don't cut the root end. What, of the onion? My phone is like dying easily. Oh, my phone. Oh, wait, there's a filter on? Hold on. Oh, oopsie. How do you get rid of this? What is this? What is this? None. Okay, there we go. Root holds most eye-burning juices. Oh, so cut in the middle? That's good to know. Why isn't this charging? My phone is just saying... Oh, here we go. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna stop moving around in a second. It's just. Here we go. Yeah, this phone case holder is really driving me crazy. This is a hot mess. Oopsie. You see how jank it is today? Like, because usually I'm not doing all this. I usually just be sitting down in my room. But oh no. I'm trying to be all fancy and meal prep for y'all. Now I got me out here looking crazy. It just doesn't want to stay in my phone. Like the phone holder doesn't want to hold my phone. Like